Hi guys, welcome back to the session. So yesterday we were looking at test cases and the test scenarios, right? So I'm sorry. So we'll start with writing test cases. We'll keep all these somewhere down. Okay, not needed for now. Okay, so now module is we'll take login. Okay, login page. First, we'll start with simple module. So it is Amazon. Now, let me sign in. And yeah. Okay. So this is the login page or the sign in page. Am I audible, guys, to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the sign in page. So actually, we have certain requirements here. So in the sprint planning meeting, the BA is going to explain the requirements. As per the requirements, we are going to develop the software. The developer is going to develop this software, and accordingly, we are going to test it. Right? At any point of time, the requirement can be changed. Even after development, the requirement can be changed. So what is this model? If you are following this process, then you are following agile model. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So now we are going to log in with the email ID or the mobile number. Say, for example, if I'm saying mobile number, so there is something like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, could you see this? This particular text field accepts multiple characters, right? So there is no restriction here in the login button. Sorry, login text field. How many digits does it accept? This is Amazon.in, right? So what is the requirement? What is the requirement? Here, whatever number you give. So in the backend, when you hit the continue button, there is some validation that is going to happen. There is some validation that is going to happen. So it will check whether the number that is being provided is the correct number or not. So it has to be an existing number, right? Now, let's say, I'll say, okay. So Indian mobile number, how many digits will it be? Guys?
10 digits.
10 digits. And what is the starting number for Indian numbers?
9-1.
So no, 9 was the country code. Okay. What I'm asking is, so you have like 8, 5, 6, 7, some 10 digits number which starts from 8, or it can start from 6, or it can start from 7, or it can start from 9. Will it start from 1 or 2 or 3?
No, ma'am.
The 10 digit number. Forget about this country code. So here there is some 997722, right? So
Yeah.
what is the first number? It is
9.
9. So here Indian numbers start with either 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. Let me enter some 10 digits which starts from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And I click on continue. What does it say? It is incorrect phone number. We cannot find an account with the mobile number. So here this is signed in, right? Okay. We are writing for sign in only. So what is it actually going to do? First thing, whether it is the correct number, or second point is that whether there is an account existing for this particular number. Now, there are two things. If you're creating an account, then it is going to check whether it is a valid number. Whether it is a valid number. Because you're trying to create an account with a new number. If it is login or sign in, you're going to provide a number which You're just, so here what is the validation that is happening? Whether there is an existing account with this number. So here under sign in or login page, here whenever you provide the number, what is the check that is going to do with respect to code? How they have coded is whether there is an account associated or registered with this particular number. So here while signing in, there is no check whether this number is valid or not. Okay, now we'll check with I'll try to, yeah. So I say I'm a new customer. I'm going to start here. I'll say my name is Apurva. What is the mobile number? I'll say 0123 456 789. Okay. Password, some password. Okay, I'll give some password. I'll say verify mobile number. See, here verification is happening. But when you try to log in, you're clicking on continue. It is not saying verify the mobile number. Verification on the mobile number is not happening, whether it is a valid number or not. So that particular thing is not happening, right? So it is just checking whether there is already an account associated with that number or not, right? So now I click on, so what does it say? To verify your number, we will send you a text message to the temporary code. With a temporary code, message and data rates may apply. Okay, I'll say 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Again, I'll say, okay. See, it is saying enter OTP. This is a valid number because of which it is sending the OTP. Now I'll go back. I will click on start here. I'll say again. So could you see this? This is autofill. See this option that I'm getting? This is autofill. I'm clicking on this. Okay, now I'll give some number as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. What is happening? So here, important message. You indicated you are a new customer, but an account already exists with a mobile number. So probably we'll see what this is. Okay, no, not a. I'll say. So some exploration should be there. It takes a little time. So what did I say? It was 0. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. I've given the password. Verify. You indicated you are a new customer, but an account already exists with the mobile phone number. So it could be something like the country code is different. The country code is different, where in that particular country, this is a valid number. There could be some number with this particular details, okay, with this particular phone number. That is why it is saying you indicated you are a new customer, but already there is an account. So you cannot create an account with this number. Instead, you can try to log in. You cannot, okay, you cannot create an account. Instead, you can log in. But I do not know the password, right, to log in, because that is somebody else's number. See, you indicated you are a new customer, but an account already exists with this mobile number. If you are an existing customer, then try to sign in. Or if you forgot your password, click on forgot your password. I'll click on forgot my password. I'll say 0, 1, sorry, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. But there is no country code. Unable to verify your mobile number at this time. See, it is not able to verify. Please try again later. Because that is not a valid number, because I did not provide the country code. Okay, I do not know how that is possible. Okay, there is some issue still. Fine. No problem. Okay, I'll go to sign in. Now I'm going to provide a number which starts from 91 4 5 6 7 8 9 6 7 8 9 10. You see, continue. See, we cannot find an account with that mobile number. What is it actually doing? It is not checking whether this is a valid number or not. It is just saying that whether there is an account registered, okay, with this number or not. Now, I will provide a valid number. 829693. Some number I'll give. Okay, it is asking for password. Now I'll enter some dummy password, invalid password. I'll click on sign in. What does it say? There was a problem. Your password is incorrect. So this is the error message that is shown. And again, at the same time, once this page got refreshed, what happened? The password that I had entered, that is being removed, that vanished. And it is asking me to enter the new password with the placeholder. So this particular thing, which is actually popping, no? So can you see this? So this is called as the placeholder. So whenever a place, in most of the text fields, the placeholder will be shown. I'll show you. In our text box. Yeah, so you could see here. See? Are you getting this? Or here? Right? So that is called as the placeholder. Right? Now, it is asking me to provide the valid password. Now, let us say I don't remember my password. I have another option called forgot password. So I'm just trying to explore. Has your email address or mobile phone number changed? If Amazon account, you may contact customer service. Okay, password. Enter the email address or mobile number associated with your Amazon account. I will say this is my same number is being considered. I'll click on continue. So it says that to continue, complete this verification step. OTP is being sent to this mobile number. Please enter it below to complete the verification. I'll say 116785. I will provide invalid OTP. It says invalid OTP. Whatever I entered, that vanished. Please check your code and try again. So what is it actually doing? Instead of me explicitly removing the OTP, the wrong OTP that I had entered, the application is clearing the text field for us. Okay, so this is the best user experience. Okay, this is a better user experience. So it is helping the customer to just type in, and it is actually clearing. If it is wrong, it is clearing once after the validation. If the OTP is wrong. Now, what happens if I provide? What happens if I provide correct OTP? What is the correct OTP? 167. Okay. So it is asking me create the new password. Why? Because this is another flow. This is another flow where it says you have forgotten your password. So I said I want to reset my password. Since I've forgotten my password, I don't remember the current password. I mean, whatever the password that I was using until now, right? So it is the additional flow where you have to create a new password. Again, for security purpose, once you provide the new password, there is a confirmation. There should be a confirmation, right? So you are providing the password again. Once you enter again, if both of them match, assume I'll give Apurva123 @ Here I'll say Apurva567 @. So both are not matching. I'll say, see, passwords do not match. Again, there is a validation here. So there are multiple validations that will happen whenever you take any simple application. Okay, it looks simple. The login is very simple if you just see as a normal user, but the development side has lot many things that needs to be considered. Okay, there are too many points that they need to consider. Okay, now when I provide, it is APORVA 123 @ So what I'll do, I'll click on, see, it got changed and it did not ask me to log in again. Instead, as soon as I changed it, it logged me in. It allowed me to log in, right? Now I'll sign out. Okay. Now we'll see how we can write the test cases. Assume there is a text field. Now the BA will say there will be the login page where it says login with the company logo. Now you can log in with email ID or the mobile number. So the mobile number should be, as you know, as per the Indian standards. For now, we'll take only Indian standard. Okay. So it by default, the Indian standard number will start from either 6, 7, 8, or 9, right? And it has to be a 10-digit number with the country code. Now, when the user clicks on continue, he should be, there's a validation, 8296536. Okay. So next page, there should be password. Okay. Now, under password, see, if I go back, okay, here I don't have an option for forgot password because in this particular page, they are just asking for the mobile number. Okay. Why the password field is not given here only in the first page? See, that is upon the product owners. Okay. So they want it to be designed in this way. So it is like this. If they wanted the password field to be here in the same page below the mobile number, that would be fine. Okay. But they have made it in the second page. I really do not know because that is their requirement. Requirement can be however they want, right? I cannot question the requirement. Now here in the password field, we have the forgot password. He will say that there should be forgot password. Also, there should be an option to change the mobile number even in the password field in case if he wants it to be changed. When I click on that, see, I'll say continue. Sorry. So if I want to change the number, okay, in the password field, when I click on this, see, that is a link which actually took me to the previous page. Are you guys understanding this? See, I'm in the password page. When I click on change link, see, the web page got refreshed. I'll show you again. So just observe if the page is refreshed. See, the page got refreshed here. And I can see, or the application landed on the login page, the first page. Enter the mobile number or email ID, right? So this is the redirection. The page is being redirected to the first page. Now I provide the password and I click on sign in. What's the new password? 123. Okay. See, your password is incorrect. Now, why my password is incorrect? The number that I had provided earlier, my number was different. But this particular number is some different number. So this is the cookie. This is the cookie. 1 second. I'll just change here. Sorry. Is 123. Okay. I'll sign in and I should land on the home page of the application. Now I'll sign out. Okay. 8296936484. Now we'll start with the first page requirements. Okay, what is it? The BA now says as soon as you open the application, if you want to log in, okay, in the login page, it asks for email ID or mobile phone number text field. So the requirement is, right? Already, I already told you. What is the test scenario? We are checking the login. Okay, we'll start writing here. Tell me scenarios one by one, guys. At least 2 to 3 scenarios for login. Login or login. Email ID. The module is login, but we're writing for this particular mobile number field. We'll consider mobile number field now. Okay, forget about this email part. All are sleeping or what?
No, ma'am.
Come on, say them.
Mobile number should start with Indian 16789.
Assume it is only for India for now. Okay. Tell me, verify.
Verify mobile.
You have a standard way of writing the scenario, right? So tell me in that way. It's okay, take your time, but don't say assume. Okay, don't use those words. There's no assumption. There's no assumption. I have already given you the requirement. Verify. What you have to verify?
Verify that mobile number is in the form of Indian that will start with 6789.
Verify the
Mobile number.
verify the mobile number field. Verify the functionality. I'll say just functionality only. Let me be generic here. Okay. Now I'm checking the functionality. So all the options, all the cases will come into picture here under this particular scenario. Okay. Now what I'll do under test cases, this is test scenario 0012. Okay. See, there is no very particular standard way of writing it. Okay. You can write something like verify the verify the characters that are accepted by the mobile number text field. You can write like that. I'm just saying functionality because I want to cover everything in that, not just what it accepts, but what should be the it should not accept 4567. How should be the country code? Everything will be covered here. But when I say what are all the characters that it should accept, it should be something. It will be something like it has to accept only numeric characters. It should accept only 10 digits, right? So instead of writing multiple scenarios, I will write only one single scenario, which says functionality. When I say functionality, it will cover everything, right? So that is why I have written like that. Now, always the test description should be, okay, should be first. Paste options. Okay. Test description should be first. Test scenario ID. I'll just rearrange. Test scenario. Before this, insert serial number, test scenario ID, test summary or description, test data, precondition, module, test steps, yes, priority, expected and actual, test status, defect ID, comments and reviews. So this has to be the order. This is the right order. Okay, now I'll say serial number 1 or 001. Okay, test scenario ID. What is the test scenario ID? Test scenario underscore 0012, right? Or 012. What is that? 0012. Okay. What is the test summary or description? Now, this is with respect to, should be considered only for this. Okay, test scenario ID. We are not writing the test scenario description. This test description is the test case summary or test case description. Okay. Now, what is that we are writing? Assume that it should accept 10 digits. We'll start with small or basic cases. Okay. What is that?
Apurva, isn't test case ID is necessary?
It was there, no?
No, I think you over written it.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, thank you guys. Okay, what did I do? I should insert, no? What did I do? Did I cut?
Yep. You can press escape button and try inserting Apurva. That might work.
Yeah, thank you. Did I cut or copy? Or what did I do? Okay, fine. So here it is test case underscore ID. Okay, so it is TC underscore 00. Yeah, 1. Okay, so now it is test case summary or description. What did I say? Yeah, so the mobile number should accept 10 digits. How do you write the test description? Guys, you have written test cases or not? Nobody has written? Please try to understand. Writing test cases is very important. After this class, okay, I complete all the concepts for writing test cases. There'll be a very big assignment. Don't get scared, but yeah, that is going to help you a lot. How? So when you attend an interview, okay, that is going to help you to write test cases without any fear. Okay, and you become very creative in writing test cases. You try to write test cases with good test case coverage, and you try to apply all test case design techniques, whichever is applicable. Okay, so all this is very important. So writing test case is very important. Maybe in your manual class they had given you some assignments to write test cases, but that could be mostly on some generic items or objects, or some, say, like pen or paper, lift, traffic signal, right? But here, when it comes to an application, when you show experience in whatever you learned in your manual class, that will be very generic. Okay, but when you want to show your experience in an in an interview, you have to write like you are an experienced person, not like a fresher, right? For freshers, whatever you learned in your manual class is more than enough. But if you are an experienced candidate, then you need to concentrate on very small points that I tell you. Okay. Yeah. So yes, tell me what is it? How do you write it?
I think enter the valid phone number.
Okay. Where will it come? Enter the phone number. Should it come under test case summary?
Test
No, it
steps
should come in test steps.
in test
Then what
steps.
is test? What do you write in test case summary then?
When valid phone number is given,
Okay.
then it should proceed to the next step like that. We can write.
So for what requirement I'm writing the test case? What is the
Login.
case that I'm considering? I'm
Functionality
speaking about the
of-
case. Login is the module. Login is the module. What is the scenario? Verify the functionality of the mobile number,
functionality of the mobile.
right? So that comes under which module? Login module. When I say login consists of functionality of mobile number, functionality of what password, functionality of forgot password, functionality of help, all the links that you have there, right? See, need help, privacy notice, conditions of use, right? All these, everything, continue button, okay? And when I don't provide anything, when I click on continue, what should happen? Which color it should be shown, right? How should the placeholder be shown? Where should be the logo? All this comes under login page. Okay. When I provide the number, phone number, and click on continue, This is password. But this password field comes under which module? Login module. Yes? Correct?
Yeah, ma'am.
Are you getting it? Huh. So now what I'm checking, what cases I'm writing on? I'm writing on the functionality of mobile number field. Scenario, when I say scenario, it is high level. I'm considering the mobile number field and I'm writing few test cases for the mobile number field functionality. So now I'll come to mobile number field functionality. Okay, I'll take this. Now, what are the requirements? Mobile number field should accept 10 digits, 10 digits. It should start from 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, as soon as I provide, okay, some number, some valid mobile number. Okay, when I say valid number, mobile number, there should be already an account associated. That also is a test case. If there is no number, okay, when I click on continue, see, it should say that, or the validation should happen that whether there is this number, this particular mobile number is already registered or it is having an account that is associated with the account, right? So all these validations will happen. Now, one more requirement. What is that? When I don't provide anything, I'll click on continue. It has to give the error message. Okay, it's not actually the error message, but it's a validation message. It is checking what is the difference between validation and error. So what is it validating? Whether some data is being given or not. This is just an information message where it is pushing you or forcing you to provide some data. But when I say validation, you have to enter some data and some verification is going to happen on that data that you provided. And it is going to see or check whether it is a valid or invalid one. Now, to check, I have not yet given any data. So this is just the info, right? It is forcing me to provide the data. When I say data, whatever I enter here, that is nothing but data. Okay. I'll say A, B, C, D. See, it is accepting. So it is the requirement. It is not that it will accept only mobile number or numeric values. See, I said 10 digits, right? 10 digits, when I say 10 digits, here, see, I can enter multiple digits. But when I click on continue, there is a validation happening. There is a validation happening that it says incorrect phone number, right? So this number is not there. No account is available with this number. That is the validation, right? So assume, however, like no, there's no assumption here. Let us not say 10 digits. It should start from 6, 7, 8, 9. So forget about all that. However it is working, we'll write in that way. Okay, we'll write test cases in that way. Somebody please tell me at least one case out of which you could see all the functionalities here. Please tell me just one case. To begin with, it will be difficult, but please, it's fine even if you are wrong. Please start.
Verify correct formatted mobile number is entered with country code that we can see. So summary is nothing but test summary is nothing but test scenario, right, ma'am?
No, that's what I'm saying. See, test scenario is here. Forget about test scenario now. We are writing the test case. We are describing it. We are writing the description of the test case. Otherwise, just say, for your understanding, I'll say test case header. In one sentence, give me what is the test case that I can consider. Tell me first test case number 1 here.
Verify mobile number field with valid data.
That's all. Verify the mobile number field. But here you said with valid data. I have to be very specific here. Okay, I cannot give any generic value, okay, to have my test data or to test this particular test case. See, this is test case number 1. So this is the test case number 1, the header. Okay, now you cannot be generic. Verify the mobile number field. If you say that there are too many points to verify the mobile number field, again, that is nothing but what? Functionality of mobile number field. In other words, you're trying to say the functionality of mobile number field.
Yeah.
Are you getting it? Pavan or Puneet? Sorry, who was
It's
that?
Puneet. It's Puneet
Okay,
Apurva.
yes, Puneet. So, did you get the difference?
Yes, got it.
Right? So, tell me one particular feature. So, fine. If you're not getting it, I'll help you. I'll give you few test cases. I'll tell you few test cases. I'll write it on my own. After that, you have to give me few more test cases. Okay. Now, what I'll do, I will give my number. Okay. Observe. I have not provided the country code. I click on continue. Okay. Could you see what happened here? Plus 91. Could you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So, it is by default considering, or it is considering my number as India's number. This number belongs to India, somewhere in India. So it considered Indian country code. Okay, I'll go back. Okay, could you see here? Plus 91, right? So what is that I'll write? What is that you can write? Verify whenever the mobile number, whenever 10 digit, guys, please ignore if there's some typing mistake. Okay, so whenever verify whenever 10 digit mobile number is entered in the mobile number text field. Okay, what happens whenever 10 digit mobile number is provided? Okay, country code is considered or taken, is considered, or it is being picked up by the code, or it is automatically picked up, okay, by default. Okay. You can write it in multiple ways, but it's just that when you type it here, the other person who reads it should be able to understand. Default in the password page. Okay, enter password page. I'll say, okay, that's enough. Okay, are you able to understand this? When you read, are you able to understand this? Whenever 10 digit mobile number is entered in the mobile number text field, I'm not saying click on continue and all. Okay, whenever I give 10 digit mobile number in the mobile number text field, country code is considered by default in the enter password page. That is, when I say enter password, it is the next screen. Yes or no? When I click on continue, you get the enter password page. So in the enter password page, the country code is being considered by default. Or the validation happens. Which number is this? Is this India's number or Indonesia number or Thailand number? Which country's number is this? So the validation is happening and it is going to pick the number by default. Okay. You also have an option here. You also have an option to enter the number with the country code. That is also possible. So if you enter the country code, no validation is going to happen. But if you don't enter, validation is going to happen. It is going to check this particular number has an account, right? And that person, where is he or she? Okay, whoever, where is he from? So it is going to check. And that particular country code that is going to be shown in the next page. Okay. Now this is clear to you. This is clear to you,
Yes, ma'am.
all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Now here there are multiple things. So what are they? Given, I'll just write it here. Given, when, given, when, and then. Okay, given, when, then. Right. So what is the given, when, then here? You can also say when you enter 10-digit number in the mobile number text field and click on continue. Then next, what happens? Country code is considered default in the password enter password page. But even if you don't say that you have to click on continue, it is by default understood, and that can be covered under the test steps. Okay. Now we have 3 points here: given, when, and then. This is very important. So what is given? Okay, given 10-digit mobile number in mobile number text field. Okay, this is the given part. When, I'm sorry. Huh. Given, I'm sorry, this is when. Then what happens? Login page, first screen. Okay. Then what happens? Country code should be considered by default in the enter password page. So what is the given part here? So login, first page, login page, or that is the first screen, has to be given. When I say given, what is that you need to have in the initial state? You need to click on this particular sign in. All right. You need to click on this particular sign in. So you land on the login page. User should be on the login page. This is the basic requirement. Okay. Now, did you understand this? This part? This is not so very important, but guys, are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
This is very simple. Okay. Now, coming to the test data. What do you mean by test data? You already said yesterday. So what is the test data that you have? You need to have here?
The number which we are providing for entering the mobile.
How can you say that is the test data?
That is what we are entering, right? So that becomes a test data.
Okay. So you need to have a number already. Okay. You have a new number. You take a new SIM card. You activate it. You have a new number. Can you log in with that number?
If already signed up, I can log in. If not, I have to sign up.
Yes, that's what. So you have to first create an account, right? So there should be, see, I'm giving some points and then I'm going to correct it. Okay. There should be an account. Okay. With the mobile number. Okay. With a registered mobile number. Okay. So that should be okay. Now, is this the test data? Whatever I have written, I just want you to correct me if I've made any mistake. Okay, is this the correct point that I've mentioned under test data? Is this the test data or precondition?
I think that's precondition also becomes a test data.
Okay. Anybody else?
Test data will be whatever the value we are going to enter.
Okay. What is the value here? It is mobile number.
Mobile number.
What is the mobile number?
The dummy number, 10-digit number with India's code.
Registered.
But that has to be registered.
Yes. Okay. Is this looking good to you for now?
Yes.
Okay, I'll say registered mobile number, which is this. Okay, clear? Okay, now we'll see what is precondition. I have already written it, but just to make you understand a little better, there should be an account with a registered mobile number. Okay, there should be an account created already. Account already created. Let me not make it already. Account created with the registered mobile number. Okay, I will say here the test data is this, but what actually should have happened? See, to test, I should have certain things kept ready. To test the login functionality, I should have to test most of the login functionality features under here, under this particular mobile phone number field. Okay, to test many possible scenarios. See, when you write test cases, you are going to write too many positive scenarios and you are going to add a few more negative scenarios. And whenever you write the test cases, you have to write some positive test cases first, and at the last you have to write negative test cases. Okay, always the priority while writing test cases also to test the test cases or execute the test cases. While testing an application, positive test cases are important. So which is the first testing that you perform when a build is given to you?
Smoke testing. Smoke testing.
Right. Smoke testing. Very good. So when you say that you perform smoke testing, is it a positive testing or negative testing?
Positive.
Positive testing.
So smoke testing is purely positive testing. The priority that is given while testing, when you consider positive and negative, it is positive testing. Okay, positive testing is done on priority. Right now, where is it? Right. So here, what is this? Precondition is the prerequisite. To test the login functionality, now you need to have a mobile number which is already having an account, a registered mobile number. To test this particular or to execute this particular test case, initially you cannot go perform some take a SIM card or activate it, then create an account with that number. You cannot do it. You have to check which particular number does not have the have an account, right? And then you have to create an account, right? Then that becomes the registered mobile number, and then you can use that particular number to log in. So this is the precondition. Already this should have been performed. This particular action should be performed to execute this particular complete test case, right? So this is the prerequisite that needs to be set up already. So you need to take care before executing. The first thing that you have to look into it is the precondition. You have to prepare this data. I mean, whatever is mentioned here in the precondition, you have to make sure that this is ready and then start with the test case header, test data, right? What are all this? So you have to go one after the other. First thing is precondition, which is very important. There is something also called as post condition, but 99% of the companies, they're not going to use it. So you don't even have to worry about it. Was that taught in your manual class, post condition? Guys, was that taught to you?
I don't recall that, Apurva. And one more thing I wanted to ask: when you say precondition, is it set by us or is it predefined something given by developers?
No, not. That's not given by the developers. It is see, whenever you write a test case, so basically test case is written by the test engineer or the QA, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to say, if somebody has to execute this test case, what should he or she, what should he have before starting the execution of test case? What are
Okay.
the, it is something kind of readiness that he needs to make before starting the execution,
Okay. Does
right?
all the test cases has a precondition necessarily?
Not mandatory.
Okay.
Not
Noted.
mandatorily, yeah. But see, some of the test cases, say for example, if you want to create an account, okay,
Mhm.
account creation, what you need to have? You need to have the URL. That's all, and
Yeah.
that can be mentioned under test data. What do
Mhm.
you say? You should have this particular URL accessible. Yes or
Okay.
no? Right?
Yeah.
Do you have any precondition there? Should you do some additional stuff and make it ready to execute that test case? No. So you have to
Mhm.
create an account. You have nothing. You don't have to do anything. You just want to get the access for that URL. That means
Mhm.
whenever you launch that URL, whenever you launch the URL, okay, whenever you launch the URL, see, I launch it, you should be able to see the home page, right? You should be able to access the home page
Mhm.
or that application, not just the home page. In generic, you should be able to access the application. Sometimes what happens, you will not have access to certain environments.
Okay.
Say, for example, some QA environment. Okay. Now, what I'll say, I don't know the exact URL because this is very secure. That is pointing to some different environment, and they will have the URL which says QA hyphen some code will be there because that is secured, right? So Amazon QA server, I'm not able to access because I don't know what is the URL, right? I'll just assume and I'll say this, right? So I do not have assume that I'm getting something like this. You have no access to this particular page. It is saying something like that, or the
Yeah.
API that it is pointing to is pointing to some different API. There is some issue, or I have no access to my credentials whenever I try to log in, or with my system, I need to have some additional access, which I do not have. So that
Okay.
point of time, I can say that in the test data, I should have access to this particular URL. That's all.
Okay.
But under preconditions, nothing is required.
Okay. So precondition is one of the top attributes. Is it mandatory
Yes,
to
it
have it in the
is.
test cases? Okay.
Yes.
In case of like we are writing a test case to about buying an item, so
Mm.
preconditions become lengthy. Like you should have a registered account first and the product in the cart and other thing. Then such kind of things. So
No,
all
no,
should be
no, no,
written.
no, not required. So when let's say you want to purchase a product
Mm-hmm.
from cart page, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what will be the precondition? They're
Having a product.
already in the cart.
Yeah.
Okay. So why precondition is actually helpful? I'll tell you in the test steps.
Okay.
Assume you want to test this. Okay, now I'll forget about module. Okay, this is not much important, but I'll come back to this later once I finish this test step. To
Mm-hmm.
make you more understandable on this, now I'll start with the test steps. When you have to start with the test step, what is the first step that you need to do? You have to say, enter the URL,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Yeah.
or launch the application. Which application? www.amazon.in, right?
Mm-hmm.
That will be the first step. I'll say like this. First one. Launch the application. Let us say www. What happened? That is www.amazon.in. Okay, this will be the first step. Second step, what is it? Click on. We'll go to application and see. That will be easy for you. Okay, I launched it. Now, hover the mouse on this particular sign in. click on sign in. So when I say sign in, I have to put that under double quote, sign in button. Second step can be considered as mouse hover on. Mouse, this will be easy for you because you will have doubt. Mouse hover step is not written, no? That question you will have. Mouse hover on, what is that? Accounts and lists. Accounts and lists module. Okay. Third step, click on sign in button. Okay. Now I'll think like, oh my god, there is no mobile number. I mean, I don't know any mobile number with which is a registered mobile number. I don't know any of the registered mobile number. Assume that I've started executing the test steps. Okay, I execute first test step number 1, launch the application. I launched the application, Amazon.in. Okay. Man. Okay, I launched the application. Now I'll hover my mouse, I'll click on sign in. I'm in this page. Now I'll be thinking, okay, I don't have any mobile number that I have registered with. Now what you need to do, again go back, again see how should I register. I should find a mobile number that there is no number that is not a registered mobile number, right? I need to find out that number. I need to provide all these details, password. I have to click on verify mobile number, and then once after creation of account, then I have to go to sign in and execute this test case, this particular test case to test the mobile number. Yes or no? Instead of writing this test step, now it looks simple to you. It's okay, I can go and register. No, it looks simple to you when you see only test case, one test case. But there will be some 10 test cases which is based on validation of the mobile number field. For all those 10 test cases, are you writing the same test steps? Are you writing same test steps? Repetition?
No.
So that will be tedious and it looks very clumsy. That becomes very lengthy too, right?
Mhm.
So if you want to remove this, sorry, this is perfect, but yeah, launch the application. This module, click on sign up, or click on start here. Click on start here. Okay. So if you write a precondition, you can remove these points. Yes or no? What are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
actually trying to do here? You're writing the test steps of creating the account with a valid mobile number. Unregistered mobile number, you are making it as registered. You're creating account with that particular number. Is it confusing?
No, Apurva, it's not confusing.
Yeah.
Understood.
What about others?
No, ma'am, it's not confusing.
No, ma'am.
Clear?
No, ma'am.
You're clear? So we can remove these steps and start directly with hover the mouse, click on sign in, or you can directly say click on sign in and start with providing the mobile number. That step you can start with. So what I'm going to say, step number 1, navigate to login page. This will be my first step. See, I'm already here. What all I did before, I can skip it. So how will a test engineer know or assume that I have written the test case and some other test engineer is executing this test cases? So he should be able to understand, right? So directly say navigate to login page. To navigate to login page, I mean to come to this page, if he has to land on this page, what are all the things that he needs to do? First, he has to enter the URL. I mean, he has to launch the application. Then he has to go here, accounts and list. Then he has to click here. Amazon, everybody knows. Assume it is a new application which nobody knows. How do you navigate? The navigation steps, nobody knows because everybody is new. This is a very new application. This is still under development, right? So at that time, it will be easy for other people who read or who look into this document for the first time. So always, whenever you write the test cases in the test case document, you shouldn't assume that only you are the only person who is going to look into this document. There can be many other people who look into this document. Also, please remember, you will have the test case review. In 99 companies, 99% of the companies, okay, test case review will be done by your peers or your leads, some senior person, or your peers will also review your test cases. It's not that only your test case will be reviewed. You should also review the test cases. That is one more point that you need to say in the self-introduction, that you were involved in test case review. Whenever you say what are all your roles and responsibilities, you should say that you were given a chance or you were involved in what? Test case review. So we'll also cover how the review is being done. Okay, they're going to check on few points. How is the test coverage? Is the test coverage good or not? Have you used some design techniques here? And is whatever you have written, is it easily understandable? Are there no duplicate test cases? You have not missed any of the important test case. Okay, if you are a test engineer who has written, say for example, you have written some 100 test cases on one feature, login page, okay, but that is not sufficient. You can anytime go back to the document and you can update it. Even after that particular feature went live, when I say went live, it is in production, end users are already using it. Then also you can go and update the test case. Okay, so there are multiple points that will be considered while reviewing the test case document. We'll see to that. Okay, now you could see here when I had written, so here, just forget about the content, but yeah, some points I want to mention. So I say launch the application www.amazon.in, right? I have put that in double quote. And here, could you see mouse hover on actions, accounts and list. Whenever you are mentioning any of the name of the module, say continue button, click on continue button. When you say that, continue should be mentioned in double quotes. And don't just say click on continue. You have to say click on continue button. You have to be very specific. What is it? Click on continue button. Not just in one company, wherever you go, this is very important, guys. That is why I'm saying, please take this seriously. I mean, writing test cases is very important. Okay. Now, next, click on conditions of use in double quotes, link. Conditions of use, hyperlink. Okay. Conditions of use should be in double quotes. Click on create your Amazon account. Click on create your Amazon account button. Button. It's a button. Okay. And when you mention this, it has to be in double quotes. No usage of short forms here. No usage of short forms in while writing test cases. Say, for example, I've written here as launch the application. I'll say APPLN. This is the short form. Okay. I'll say something like check the network. Instead of network, if I say this, not allowed. All short forms while making a note on your notebook with your pen, that is fine. But here in the test case document, each and every word should be elaborated. Okay, it has to be elaborated. I mean, whatever the complete word, you have to type it. Okay, you cannot skip some points, or you cannot write you cannot use short form. Okay, these are the best practices. I'm not saying that somebody is going to punish you if you don't do this, but these are the best practices. Assume today you have used some short forms. Okay, you have done some small mistakes which you think it is small to you. Assume that there is an application which is already developed. So some enhancements are going on that product. Okay, so now you join that company, you are in that team where 50% development has happened. Now you are working, your team is working on enhancement. Some new features are coming, some new small features. So some additional features are coming up. So what you do, nobody's going to give you KT. When you join the company, what are all the list of some high level KT could be given to you, or it might not happen. Most of the companies, they don't give you KT. If suppose if it is a startup, then forget about KT. Okay, so nobody's going to give you KT. You have to explore the application and try to understand. You could also go through some of the documents. Trust me, those documents will not have 100% information. Okay, and you have to go through the test cases, which gives you some good amount of knowledge about the application. If you have to go through the test cases, assume the previous test engineer who was in that company, who actually left job, he has written test cases however he liked it. Okay, you had some doubts even by looking into the test case. Will that help you? No, right? So the same thing happens to you. So whenever you do the same thing, the next QA will face the same issue. So please try to write the test cases as good as possible. Okay, now I will remove these steps. Instead of this, I can say navigate to login button. Also, whenever you write the test case document, each and every test case should be understandable by any person, whether he's into IT or non-IT. Okay, whoever it is, whenever he reads these test steps, okay, he should be able to understand, go and execute it in the application, even if he's a non-IT person. Okay, it should be something like a layman should be able to understand. A common person can understand this document, right? So that is how you need to write. Navigate to login button. See here, login. Some small, there'll be a lot of detailings here. Okay, so now I should be on login page. Okay, what is the okay, whenever 10-digit mobile number is entered, login page, enter 10-digit mobile number, 10-digit valid mobile number. Okay, valid mobile number. What is the third point? I'll say valid mobile number. If I enter invalid mobile number, what it will say? It will give incorrect phone number. All these steps I don't want. What is my final intention? To check if whenever I give the mobile number, it is considering, it is checking where does that mobile number, which country does that belong to, right? I'll click on continue. That is my next step. After I provide 10-digit valid number, what do I do? Click on yes. Do you have any question? Okay, click on continue button. Okay, now next step. Enter. Sorry. I don't want to enter any password because I don't want to move further. Okay, all my test steps are done. Okay, my test steps are done. What does it say? Navigate to login button.
Ma'am, while writing test cases,
Hmm.
if we write the object name like login button or like continue button,
Okay.
is there mandatory to give the double quotes, or we can bold that word,
See, you
bold that
can.
letter?
I say it is mandatory because, as far as I know, as per my experience, I have worked in several companies, and as per my experience, it is really mandatory. It is very important. See, just by looking into this, assume I don't give this. Okay. How does it look? You're just trying to highlight here. Okay. Right? So, how does this look? Click on continue button. It is actually very important. See, now you are able to understand because you know where is this login. Sorry, this is sign in. See, very important. That will be a mistake if I say that. Is it sign in or sign space in? It is sign space in. See, very important. All these are very minute details that are very important. Okay, yeah. So if I don't provide the double quotes, sometimes what happens? See, so now you know sign in is there. Login here. If I click here, here it is showing continue. But there could be something like, I'll go here. I will log in. Hold on. Okay. I'll go here. I'll go here. See, assume that in this page, I'm testing something here and I want to click on this global marketplaces. Global marketplaces. When you type in here global marketplaces or something like, wait, I'll tell you. Here only two are there. One. I know. 1 second, guys. Login page only I have. Okay, here only I have. So in the login page, you have conditions of use and privacy notice. Assume you'll write here as click on conditions of use or what's that, privacy notice. Now, what do you understand just by looking into this without looking into application? Don't look at the application. But here, if you see this, what do you think? It looks like this whole thing is one single feature. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So when I do this, right? And again, see now, do you get the difference now? So this is complete one entity. This is one entity, right? Conditions of use is one entity. Privacy notice is another entity. Do you get this now?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you? So always please try to use double quotes for any of the action button or any action item. When I say actionable item, be it any link or button or text field. Okay. If you say mobile number text field, say it as something like this. I'll type here mobile number text field. Okay. For mobile number, please put it under double quotes. Okay. Clear on this, guys? It's very important. Now, this is the test step. What did I do? I provided a mobile number. Okay. Now I have to verify. No action should be performed. My test steps are over. I don't have to perform any action. What should I do? I have to navigate to sign in page. See, there is a mistake. Clicking should be done on button, but if I have to navigate somewhere, I have to navigate on a page, right? So it is actually sign in page. Okay. Enter 10-digit valid mobile number. Here, mobile number, you're just saying that you have to enter 10-digit valid mobile number, where in the mobile number text field. See, if you just say this much, it is understandable. But if you write this part in the mobile number text field, then it is more elaborative, right? So the other person who reads these points will understand it in a better way, right? Where exactly, when, where, how. So all these things, what needs to be done, all these points should be considered wherever possible. Now, what I do, I actually provided this number and I clicked on continue button. So where will I land? I will land on the password page. Enter password page. Okay, enter password screen. So that is the result. I mean, when I clicked on continue, this page is shown or this screen is shown, but I have to verify something in this screen, which is nothing but this part, right? This part. Now my test steps are over. I don't have to perform any action, but I have to check what is actually happening. Before that, I will write the expected result. What is the expected result? Then what should happen? Country code. See, I'll just paste it here. Okay. Expected result is country code is considered by default in the enter password page. See, you see this? Right. Now, what is the priority? We'll come to this later. Module here is login. What is the priority? Priority is, what's the priority for this particular test case?
High.
Hi,
High. Okay. Why do you say it is high?
mobile number is important to log in, sign in.
But the test case that we are writing is for the population of or consideration of the country code.
I would go with medium, Apurva. Even if it is not popped up, it will let you to sign in.
Okay. Any other answer? See. So the first person whoever answered, not just her, but others who have similar kind of answers, please try to understand. See, mobile number is important, but don't make it very, very generic. Don't consider we are writing a test case on the mobile number. But what I'm saying is, what is the test case here? The population of the country code here in the second screen, right? So once I provide just the 10-digit mobile number, it is validating where does this number belong to. This number already has an account. Yes, that validation happened. If it already has an account, which country does it belong to? And here it is showing the country code. See, this can be considered as medium priority or low priority. Don't get confused about the bug. We are not speaking about bug. Okay, this is the test case priority. I already explained it to you yesterday. This is the test case priority. So here, even if it doesn't populate, the functionality will be working fine. How? The validation is happening in the previous screen. In the previous screen, the validation happened, right? See, I
Yes.
will not provide the country code. I'll click on continue. Once I click on continue, here in a fraction of a second, the validation happens, and in the back end, it is going to check whether this number already has an account or not. If it does not have an account, say, I'll give some other number. See, we cannot find an account with that mobile number. It is not going to see what is the country code. Instead, it is going to see if this number has an account, right? Now I will provide valid number, and when I click on the continue, first it is going to check whether there is a account associated. There is already, this number is already registered. It has an account. Now, only if it already has an account, it is allowing you to enter your password. So it is showing this screen. Here, this is just the display. This country code is just the display. Anyways, mobile number will be unique, correct? Yes or no? Mobile number will be unique. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So it is just populating. It is just showing the country code here. That's all. So even if it doesn't show, it doesn't matter. Okay. So here I can say, I personally feel that I can say the priority as low. Okay. So now country code is considered by default in the is considered allowed. It has to be country code should be considered or shown. Okay. Shown by default in the enter password page. See, very important. So you have to check what is the when, where, how, what actually it should do. So all the points, related points should be covered. Now, here some people write it as, or write it in such a way that they say whenever 10-digit mobile number is entered in mobile number text field. So some people write it like this. See, read this now. Whenever 10-digit mobile number is entered in the mobile number text field, country code should be shown by default in the enter password page. Actually, in the expected result or in the actual result, this part is not required. Okay, given or when is not required. Then what should happen? What actually is the result? What should be the result? Okay, what should be the result? Only the result part should be mentioned in the expected result. All that, if you click on that, then if you provide this data, so all the data providing points should not be mentioned here in the expected result. It should just consider result. What should happen? That's all. When you do this, when you click on that, when you provide only 10 digits, when you provide 9 digits, so all those data points should not be mentioned in the expected result. What will happen? Then what will happen? What is the result part? Country code should be shown by default. That's all. That is the only result part that needs to be mentioned in the expected result. Okay. Now, there can be, guys, did you understand this expected result part?
Yes.
Okay, please don't write when you click on this, when you mention this, when you click on this particular, or when you enter these many fields or these many characters. Don't enter all that. Then what will happen? Only then part. Okay, only that part you have to write here. Now, and in the interview, they can ask you which field in your test case you're going to enter or fill after execution, which is the important field or the attribute that we are going to fill post execution.
Actual result.
Yes. So this is very important because even in some of the previous batches, in the interviews, I've seen this is being explained multiple times, but still they make that mistake. I have personally seen that. I have had given some assignments. So when they shared me those assignment documents of test cases, they have written the actual result also. So whenever you write test cases, so when do you write test cases? The developer is developing. Parallelly, you are the test engineer who are writing the test case, who is writing the test case document or test cases, right? So you do not know how it will behave, how the application is going to behave. When will you get to know? Only when you execute the test steps, once you get the build, right? You have to execute the test steps. Only then you will get to know what will be the result. How is the application behaving? Based on that, you enter that actual result in the actual result field, right? So whenever you write the test case or test cases in your interview or wherever you write, even in your company, please don't leave this blank. Okay. Similarly, the test status. If you don't mention what is the actual result, you cannot say what the test status is. Yes, if both are equal, then you can say it is pass. If both are not equal, then you can say fail, right? And defect ID. This is also a mistake. I don't know. Like, there are few people who mention the defect ID, even if I don't know, simply they'll write some defect IDs. Just it looks so weird. They'll write defect ID even when the test status is pass. Some random defect ID, some XYZ 1, 2, 3. So they'll write it like that. Okay, so please use some common sense and please don't write anything here. Okay, comments and reviews. Here also, please don't enter anything. Leave all these fields blank. Okay, even in your interview. Okay, so what actually happens in the comment and review? Under review section, these are not mandatory. Okay, some of the organizations will have, some will not have. Comments, some of the organization will have. Only reviews, some of the organizations it will be used. So comments, when it comes to comments or reviews, let us take reviews first. So when I say reviews, review will be done on the test case that you have written by your peer or the reviewer who does the review on your test case document. So he's going to make a point. He'll say this test case is a duplicate of test case 005. Let us say the same thing. You will say 2, 3. So here you add the same thing. Okay, assume the same test case is written here. So what they're going to mention in the review? Okay, this test case is a duplicate. Okay, duplicate of test case 005. So you will get to know, oh, 005 is same test case that I've written. There are chances, guys, this can happen. Okay, so test case 005. Sorry, 4, 5. Yes. So what you're going to do now? You're going to take this and delete it. Okay, clear on this? So some additional points. Okay, now you will say updated or corrected. Okay, so here this will be corrected. You will say corrected or remove duplicate test case. Clear on this? All of you?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
This is just an example. There can be something else as well. Okay, they might say that the test steps are not in proper order. Okay, or they might say the module is wrong that you have mentioned, or they might say please change the priority to medium, because assume you are getting it reviewed by a lead. Okay, they have better knowledge, right? So they might say I think the priority is medium, then you have to change it to medium. Or it is not that always you have to accept it. Okay, you can go and discuss with them. You can tell them I feel that it is low because it's fine, no, even if it doesn't show up there, the country code, even if it doesn't show up, I feel this is a low priority. If you think it is of medium priority, if you still feel it is of medium priority, could you please tell me? So you can discuss with them. So they'll explain you why they feel the priority is actually medium. And if you think, or if they stick on to something like it has to be medium, then yeah, please go ahead and change it to medium, because there are some people who are very adamant. I mean, the leads or some senior people. Okay, so just go ahead and make it as medium. Okay, so some review points they're going to provide here. Actual test status and defect. Test status will be pass or fail. Okay. Hey guy, oh sorry, it is 11 already. Guys, please remind me. I just keep on actual result. So how do you write the actual result? Once after execution should be by default. Country code is shown. Okay, by default in the password page. Okay, so it is pass. Yes or no? It is pass. Right? Yeah. Tomorrow we'll go a little more fast and we'll write some more test cases. Maybe on login or different module. And weekend, guys, probably I'll just stop recording.